Welcome back to our channel, where we explore all things Zodiac and beyond. In this video, we're exploring the quiet storm that brews within a Taurus when they are emotionally wounded. You'll discover how Taurus processes pain, how they react outwardly, and what their inner world reveals during times of hurt. Taurus is an earth sign, grounded in stability, comfort, and the familiar. When they are hurt, their reaction is not often loud or immediate. Like the earth itself, they absorb impact silently and hold it deep within. This elemental nature makes Taurus appear composed on the outside, even as their emotions quietly shift beneath the surface. Their pain becomes something they carry in stillness, not because they are unaffected, but because they need time to understand what they feel and how it threatens their inner sense of security. Venus, the planet of love and beauty, governs Taurus. This influence makes emotional pain feel especially personal. A Taurus doesn't just hurt, they feel a rupture in the harmony they so deeply value. Whether the hurt comes from betrayal, loss, or disappointment, it strikes at the heart of their ideals of loyalty, peace, and connection. When a Taurus is wounded, they may become unusually silent, withdrawing from those they once trusted, not out of malice, but because their sense of safety has been disturbed. A hurting Taurus often chooses silence over confrontation. Unlike fire signs who may erupt, or air signs who might talk through their feelings, Taurus grows quiet. This silence is not indifference, it is protection. It is their way of preserving their energy, retreating to a space where they can process without judgment. In this quiet, a Taurus is not forgetting. They are remembering everything, every word, every action, every moment that caused them pain. Their stillness holds memory, and their silence holds meaning. Taurus is not quick to anger, but once that line is crossed, their temper can surprise those around them. The bull is a patient creature, but when provoked, it charges with undeniable force. Emotional hurt, when ignored or minimized, can build into resentment. And because Taurus does not lash out immediately, their anger often simmers slowly, transforming from hurt into a cold resolve. They may begin to distance themselves, close off emotionally, or create unmovable boundaries that weren't there before. This is not about punishment, it's about self-preservation. When Taurus is hurting, they often turn to the physical world for grounding. This may mean surrounding themselves with familiar routines, comforting foods, or serene environments. These tangible comforts help them re-establish control and ease emotional turmoil. Their pain becomes more manageable when softened by the warmth of a favorite blanket, a familiar scent, or the quiet of a well-loved space. It's their way of coming back to themselves, slowly, gently, without having to explain what cannot yet be spoken. Taurus is deeply loyal, often to a fault. When someone they trust hurts them, it shakes their foundation. They may not cut ties immediately, but a subtle shift begins. Trust, once broken, is difficult for Taurus to rebuild. They may remain in the relationship, but their heart becomes cautious. Even if forgiveness comes, they rarely forget. Each act of hurt becomes a thread in their memory, and while they may continue to care, they begin to love with a guarded heart. This quiet distancing is their way of protecting themselves from further harm. Taurus is not quick to change, and emotional healing is no different. They carry hurt for a long time, not because they want to suffer, but because letting go feels like losing a part of themselves. When wounded, Taurus may revisit the pain many times in their mind, trying to understand it from every angle. They seek closure, but not through dramatic gestures or confrontation. Instead, healing comes slowly, through patience, reflection, and the rebuilding of internal peace. Once they reach that place of calm, the lesson becomes a part of them, never to be repeated. When Taurus is hurt, they often struggle with vulnerability. To share their pain feels risky, especially if it was caused by someone close. They may appear stubborn or emotionally distant, but beneath that exterior lies a tender heart that fears being wounded again. For Taurus, trust is sacred. Reopening their heart requires time, consistency, and sincere effort. They do not respond to pressure or persuasion. Only when they feel genuinely safe will they begin to express the emotions they have kept hidden, piece by piece. One of the most difficult aspects of a hurt Taurus is their ability to shut down emotionally. They can become stoic, unreachable, and fixed in their position. This isn't spite. It's their way of surviving emotional disruption. If they feel that their boundaries have been crossed too many times, they may emotionally disengage entirely. It becomes difficult to reach them, not because they no longer care, but because caring has become too painful. In these moments, only time and trust can coax them back into connection. When Taurus is hurt, they do not seek attention or sympathy. They seek safety. Their emotional world is quiet but deep, and when that world is shaken, they retreat into stillness. This stillness is not weakness. It is strength, resilience, and the quiet work of healing. Over time, Taurus learns from pain and emerges with stronger boundaries, deeper wisdom, and a more grounded sense of self. Have you ever seen a Taurus shut down emotionally? What did their silence or distance mean to you? Share your experience in the comments. We'd love to hear how the bull handles the sting of betrayal or heartbreak. Thanks for watching. If you found this video meaningful, subscribe to Zodiac and Beyond for more thoughtful reflections and celestial wisdom. Until next time, stay aware, stay aligned, and stay true to your inner light.